I made this video for those of you who have just been diagnosed with cancer. And I'm sorry. It's quite possibly the worst news that you could ever hear. And I know that you must be so angry and so confused and battling with so many different emotions right now. And that's why I made this video. It was almost 1 year ago today that I was taken to the hospital and diagnosed with stage 4 terminal thymus cancer. And I had to listen to those doctors tell me that I had 2 years to live. And I was a reasonably healthy person. You know, I ran and I exercised. I didn't think that I was eating unhealthy, but I know the darkness and I know the pain and I know the confusion. I felt like God had abandoned me. And I know that you might be feeling some of those feelings right now. But the reason that I made this video is because in just 6 months of treatment, I've been able to shrink my tumors over 50%, and I am on the road to remission, and I believe that you can beat your cancer. There are so many of us that were given horrible diagnoses and told that we were going to die, and we have beat that diagnosis. Chris Wark had terminally fatal cancer and in just 12 months was in remission. He's been in remission for 20 years. Naisha Winters at just 19 was diagnosed with a terminally fatal cancer. She beat it in a year and to this day, 15, 20 years later, is still in remission. I'm about to beat my cancer, and I want you to start beating your cancer. There's no doubt that you're up against a whole lot of decisions right now. The most important being, am I going to get myself out of this depression? I know for me, it took a lot of prayer for me to get out of the dark place that I was in. But I made the decision that I was going to explore metabolic cancer therapy. And what I found was an entire community of people who, just like me, and maybe you, were told you have stage 4 cancer, there's nothing we can do, and it's only a matter of time. We were all told this. And it's depressing and it's debilitating because you think, that's the doctor. You went to Harvard, you went to Yale, you went to NYU, like what do I know against this doctor? But I want to tell you that there's more out there than just what the medical system has to offer you. There is metabolic cancer therapy that can help you reverse and shrink your tumors. Metabolic therapy also helps you repair your body after chemo if you decide to do chemo. I know this must be a very confusing time for you, and I don't want to overwhelm you with information, but I have an entire YouTube channel where I am teaching you exactly the steps that I wish I had. I had to read the books. I had to go watch all the YouTube videos, and I learned so much, and I found great alternative doctors that are helping me. I found this wonderful community. I found testimonials from people just like me who have my cancer. I want to help you find people that have your cancer and are curing it and are beating it back because they're out there. There's so many of them out there, and over on my channel, I am committed to dumping videos that will help you navigate the cancer process so that you too can beat back your cancer in 12 months or less. I believe that you can, but even if it takes 2 years, isn't that okay too? Even if it takes 3 years, isn't that okay too? I want you to know that there is hope unlike there's ever been hope before. I know what it's like to be in the doctor's office and to receive a stage 4 diagnosis. It's even worse when they tell you it's incurable or, they can't do surgery, and it just seems really hopeless. In fact, at first it seemed like a death sentence. But as I began to explore metabolic cancer therapy, what I found was a life sentence. I actually am now healthier today than I have ever been before. I am running, I'm exercising, I'm eating healthy. I don't battle depression the way that I used to. My anxiety is gone because I've been living a healthier life. And yes, I still have a few tumors left. But see, in the new stage 4, we're not bald, weak, and in wheelchairs all the time. We're healthy. We're taking an active part in our healing process. We're becoming more active and more engaged and being more present and putting some of the distractions of our life aside and focusing on what matters, this life, and living it and beating cancer in the process. So I know that you're in a dark place right now, but I want you to know that there's hope. I want you to know that with metabolic therapy, you can beat cancer. And I want to invite you to beat cancer with me. Visit my website at beatcancerwithme.com to find more resources on metabolic cancer therapy, or subscribe to the YouTube channel to get more videos on how you can beat your cancer.